bit about yourself and what you're currently training as.
Sure. So I am currently an advanced trainee in general paediatrics and community child health here in Auckland.
And I'm currently a general paediatric trainee.
Awesome. Could you tell us why you chose to work and train in Auckland?
Me?
Yeah.
So I guess probably being exposed to all the subspecialty paediatric medicine, which you can't really do elsewhere in New Zealand. So that was a big lure for me to get here, and I think, you know, Auckland's obviously a pretty big city, so there's lots of cool things to do, all the sports and events, and then the likes of the beaches and everything that kind of in the surrounding areas, so it's a pretty good place to be in general. Yeah.
Awesome. And so what benefits do you think Auckland as a region has to offer doctors during training?
I guess from a training perspective, some of the stuff that Logan's already brought up, that is quite a unique training environment for New Zealand, and that there's all the subspecialty exposure that it's a bit hard to come by in other centres.
Is there preference? Do you have a favourite subspecialty that you've done? Or?
Oh.
Tough question.
Yeah, tough question, but also I'm training as a general paediatrician, so I love them all.
Awesome. What is it like working across the Auckland regional DHBs, so all three, and what support is on offer for you as a trainee?
The support available is great. Generally the paediatric teams around here, all of them are really supportive of trainees. You have access across all DHBs to quite comprehensive education programs. So especially for people who are thinking about sitting their exam, coming to Auckland is a really good option because we've got the FRACP written and clinical exam preparation programs. So the written program during the year is run by the University of Auckland, which is just across the road if you're based at Starship, or if you're even at Waitakere or Middlemore, it's still very accessible. And likewise we have a clinical exam preparation program which it's mostly based at Starship but actually accessible for trainees across the region as well. So a really supportive place to come and learn.
Awesome. And what made you choose to do paediatrics?
I think it's great because you get to be a big kid a lot of the time.
Working in peds is a real privilege because families kind of let you into their whole lives, and actually you have a real chance to make a difference on quite a big scale when you're interacting in paediatrics. So, yeah.
Awesome. If you had any advice for anyone looking into wanting to do paediatrics as a chosen career, what might that be?
Have an open mind.
Cool.
Yeah, I'd just say give it a crack, because I think it's probably something that paediatrics maybe scares people a little bit sometimes, if you've never done it or you don't know, but I think most people that end up doing it seem to really like it, and I think if you do give it a go, you'll probably enjoy it. And people tend to be really nice in peds as well, like.
Yeah, actually that's one of the big drawcards to training in peds, is that general paediatricians are very nice. So yeah.
What has been your proudest moment or achievement so far?
Being asked to do this interview. Sorry.
I think there's probably lots of little things, like there's nothing, well, there are things that I could say, but I think lots of the little moments that you're kind of proud of, or little achievements, whether it's just, on a normal day, those are probably the things for me that make it really worthwhile, I guess. And there's obviously, there's been achievements with exams and the likes, but that's probably not the stuff that you get super excited about on an ongoing basis,
I think it's a big thing, passing the exams. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
I think from sort of an achievement from the work perspective, I think recently I've realised that what I get a lot out of is when you kind of work in a team around in peds. I think people are really good at collaborating. So for instance, when you have those patients who've had a really hard time, who've been sick for ages and they've spent months up on the ward, so it is a very heartwarming moment when you finally get to say goodbye to those families and let the child go home, and it's always when they're coming around the ward and like giving all the nurses hugs and high-fiving everyone, like that's definitely makes it all worthwhile. So
Awesome.
yeah.
Good feeling.
Yeah, warm fuzzies.
Thank you so much for sharing your story with us. Best of luck for the rest of your training, and thanks for the amazing video. Thank you for all the work that you guys do.
Thank you.
Thanks.